Marvel's upcoming Phase 4 is gonna be something special, man. Now that the biggest meetup of all time is over and done, they seem to be focusing in on some solo stories, including Scarlett Johansson's Black Widow. Yes! But what can we expect from the film? I know you're just like too damn excited about the release, so I'm gonna tell you everything we know about the film so far. Before I do, hit subscribe. Just do it! Also follow me on social at Jeff McCaw, because just do it! What we've seen. So San Diego Comic-Con showed us some Black Widow footage in July of last year. Then we saw some more Black Widow footage at D23 in August, and none of that stuff has made its way online, which is unfortunate because it was pretty dope. I mean, I saw it because I was at both events, no big deal. But for the rest of you Marvel fanatics, a trailer was released in December of 2019. This is the usual move by Marvel, dropping a trailer for films that are going to be released in the forthcoming year. Which brings me to the release date. So Spider-Man Far From Home closed out Phase 3 and provided a little levity in the days following the Endgame fiasco. The MCU will kick off Phase 4 with Black Widow on May 1st of 2020. The rating! Every one of Black Widow's adventures has had a PG-13 rating, even though she's like a hardcore assassin, but whatever. After the success of films like Deadpool, it's been confirmed that R-rated Marvel flicks are on the horizon. But alas, Black Widow will be PG-13. Now, for the stuff we're really here to see, the plot. Spoiler alert for what's happened in the MCU thus far. I shouldn't have to say it, but I will. Just once. Moving on. Marvel's official plot synopsis, get ready because it's nuts, has not been released yet, of course. However, we've done interviews with Marvel folk and been at various events, so we've kind of been able to piece together what's gonna go down here. It will take place between the events of Captain America Civil War and Avengers Infinity War. You know, before this happens in Endgame. Natasha Romanoff, aka Black Widow, will be an international fugitive at the start of the story, given that she violated the Sokovia Accords. Remember that? Yeah, we're still talking about it. The adventure will take her to Budapest, Hungary, where she'll have to face some demons of her past, including a reunion with her former colleagues in the spy community and/or her family.
Family. Back together again.
You got fat.
The cast and crew. At the helm is Australian director Kate Shortland. You may know her previously from 2004's Somersault, 2012's Lore, and 2017's Berlin Syndrome. Of course, the film will be led by Scarlett Johansson as the titular protagonist. She made her first big screen appearance in 2010's Iron Man 2, and people have been begging for a solo film ever since.
There's one movie people have been asking us to make for a very long time. More so than any other film. The Black Widow movie.
Marvel is being secretive as usual, but I'm sure they'll make the decade-long wait well worth it. Next we have what is, let's be honest, the real reason to get hyped about this movie. David freaking Harbor making his MCU debut as the Red freaking Guardian, or Alexei Shostakov. Oh my god, I'm so excited! Of course, you know Harbor from Stranger Things. The Red Guardian is kind of the Russian Captain America equivalent, but in the comics there's no super soldier serum here, the dude is just strong AF. He and Natasha Romanoff are also married at one point in the comics, but in this film he seems to be much more of a father figure. Based on the footage we've seen, it looks like the film will start with him in prison, so... Prison Break? That'd be great. Yelena Belova. Florence Pugh was of course just nominated for her first Oscar. She was also in Fighting With My Family and Midsommar. She's hot stuff right now. She's a solid choice for Belova, who has similar training to Romanoff. So she also carries the Black Widow mantle in the comics, a general name for spies in the program they came out of. So they're not literally like biological sisters as people seem to think after the first trailer, understandably.
It's good to see you too, sis.
The film uses the word family in more of like a Fast and Furious kind of way.
The Avengers weren't my first family.
Salute me, familia.
Natasha and Yelena have some bad blood. I'm sorry, that was completely unnecessary. But it seems like they'll be fighting on the same side. Melina Vostok will be played by Rachel Weisz. Not gonna list her resume because you should know who she is. She won a damn Oscar. Another Black Widow in the film who also has some bad blood with Romanoff. You may know the character as Iron Maiden from the comics, so there is potential for her involvement to take an antagonistic turn. We'll see what happens. Taskmaster is a fan favorite Marvel villain making his live action debut. We do not know who is under the mask yet, nor do they.
Who the hell is that guy?
But I'm certain it's Tom Cruise like usual. I hope they keep it a secret until the film's release, and it's someone huge. That would be an accomplishment. Taskmaster has photographic reflexes, which essentially means he can become a master at anybody's fighting style just by watching their brief movements. So he and I have that in common. Sounds to me like he's gonna win. General Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross will be returning, which was a cool little reveal in the trailer. We see William Hurt de-aged, so that's probably a flashback sequence, but I wouldn't be surprised if he played a larger part in the entire film, chasing Natasha for all that Sokovia nonsense, like a couple of rascals. And last but not least, we have Mason. We don't really know who Mason is. We know he's an ally of Black Widow's, I think. Maybe a wannabe love interest. We know that he's played by O.T. Fagbenle of The Handmaid's Tale. And, and that his name is Mason. Oh, I said that. So anyway, that's about it for Black Widow. I'm pumped. I think the trailers look dope. You should be pumped too. More stuff will surely come to light in the lead up to this summer's release. Make sure to hit the comments so you can say hi or, you know, I don't know. I'm just supposed to say that. Also hit subscribe and turn on your notifications for more What We Know So Far videos, Black Widow updates, and other really cool, dope stuff we have going on at Cinema Blend. Lastly, make sure to follow me on social at Jeff McCaw because I am a shameless man. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.